Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 1 hour chart. We're gradually climbing upward. We're just above 51 cents right now. You know what I'm really waiting for? XRP to surpass $1. Because once we break $1, all of a sudden the narrative will change around XRP. The FUD will die off very quick, and people will be FOMOing into this cryptocurrency. I can't wait for whatever sends us past $1. Boom, Fed unveils key role of XRP crypto in instant payments. As anticipated, the Federal Reserve recently announced the launch of its instant payment division of the Fednow system. This news represents a significant step towards accelerating payments in the United States and has attracted great interest in the cryptocurrency and blockchain arena. Moreover, according to official report, it appears that Ripple Crypto XRP, a major cryptocurrency, has a crucial role in this new payment system. In the context of the Federal Reserve's announcement, it emerged that XRP will be used to facilitate the blockchain part of the Fednow payment service, a factor that confirms XRP's important position in the world of cryptocurrencies and financial technologies. Indeed, the document released by the Federal Reserve highlighted that XRP will be the main vehicle for ensuring the transparency and efficiency of their blockchain-based payment infrastructure. So there you have it. Remember when all the doubters were saying XRP is only used for cross-border international payments? The Fed's never going to use XRP. Once again, we have the facts. The Fed is going to use XRP. And it's so easy to see where XRP is going from here. Boom, Ripple has been communicating with the Central Bank of Thailand, and the document suggests XRP can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies on the private XRP ledger designed for banks. And let me straighten this out right now. There's not two prices for XRP. There's not a public price and a private price. There's only one price, and it's 51 cents right now. But what I noticed, this is an older document, and a lot of people have been digging up the past around Ripple and XRP, and I like the idea of that, because it shows you how Ripple has been putting the pieces of the puzzle together for such a long period of time. That's why I said they have years on JP Morgan and Citi. I don't even look at them as competition, and there's no alternative for XRP. Ripple CEO, the billion-dollar problem that will make XRP the next Bitcoin. So this comes from Brad Garlinghouse. His statement likely stems from his company's vision to disrupt the global financial system and become a viable alternative to the traditional system, such as the SWIFT payment system. If that is done, it is expected that the token's value could skyrocket, as the token's utility will be over the roof, and its price will ultimately increase significantly. Garlinghouse mentioned that the XRP token has enjoyed outstanding success so far because people realize the potential that the token boasts and have the belief that the token could well become the next Bitcoin. I think it's just a matter of time until XRP is the #1 cryptocurrency. But take notice how he also says that the price could possibly skyrocket as well. And I think SWIFT has no other choice but to work with Ripple going forward. If not, they're just going to be left behind as well. Ripple partner unveils incentives for XRP spenders in the UK. Ripple Labs Inc. strategic partner Uphold has unveiled a whole new incentive for XRP holders looking for an avenue to spend their coins in the United Kingdom. Taking to its official account on the X platform, Uphold said its UK customers can get 4% cash back on their XRP spending on a day-to-day basis, drawing on its huge XRP holdings. First, I didn't realize Uphold was a strategic partner of Ripple, but okay. But this is another way you lead to mass adoption. And, once people get an incentive to spend their XRP, people will definitely do it. They'll buy XRP just to get the 4% cash back. And I like the direction Uphold is taking there as well. Ripple rebrands ODL. Now, I want to clear something up because a lot of people said, oh, look, ODL is no longer a thing for XRP because of this rebranding. And other people said they had to rebrand it because the banks didn't want to use it. This is why the rebranding took place right here. She explained that the rebranding aimed to make the service more approachable and easier to understand for those with little knowledge of cryptocurrency jargon. The rebrand represents a transition from crypto-like jargon to more mainstream words. It aligns with an industry-wide trend of crypto companies adopting mainstream language for their services. Despite the rebranding, users should expect Ripple payments to work precisely as ODL did. So nothing has changed around on-demand liquidity. The service is identical. The wording is all that changed. And I understand Ripple going in this direction because some big corporations, people sitting behind a desk, decision makers at financial institutions, they might not understand that type of wording. Customers definitely will not understand that wording. But if you change it right away, people will want to utilize it because they can understand it. Let's go. Use XRP to book and pay for your next flight, cover your power bill, or reserve your next hotel. The power of the ecosystem revealed. Now, this comes from Tapjets. I talked about this, I think, in yesterday's video, but I didn't talk about how they're using XRP. So let me clear that up right now. Tapjets facilitates it in a jiffy. Whether it's paying for fuel, crew, airport fees, or any other associated costs, payments need to be instant. Traditional banking's downtime could impede such spontaneity. But with blockchain-based cryptocurrencies, especially XRP, there are no off days or hours. So it looks like Tapjets wants to use XRP to buy fuel, pay the crew, airport fees, and any other cost involved in their flights. And I like the idea of that because it shows you how XRP can be used in the real world to pay for things. Now, there's a big announcement coming from Johnny Deaton. If everything works out, I have a big announcement this Friday. And no, I'm not suing anyone yet. So what do you think the big announcement's going to be? It could be probably just nothing, but we're going to have to wait and find out. I hate when they do that because it builds up anticipation and people's anticipation level rises, and then all of a sudden it turns out to be nothing, and then people are upset. I just talked about that in yesterday's video. The Australian digital dollar, Navati payments. What was the role of Ripple and Stellar? Now, this shows you how Ripple and Stellar are going to work together in the future. Take a listen.
We've been able to announce partnerships with both Stellar and Ripple, two of the major cross-border blockchain networks, both based out of Silicon Valley and both with very high market capitalizations relatively. Ripple we've done a lot of work with in the past for cross-border payments, and Stellar we had started on a blockchain program with them a number of years ago, but now we're really bringing it to life. So we're building a multi-chain stablecoin service, initially on both the Ripple and Stellar chains. And in fact, what's a great thing is both Ripple and Stellar are largely funding the development work and even some of the marketing work that we do to get our stablecoin service out.
So there you see how Ripple and Stellar can be utilized by one government, the Australian digital dollar. And, it shows you how they're going to work side by side in the future, but yet people still look at these cryptocurrencies as some sort of rivals. They're not. If anything, if you're going to diversify in crypto and you're holding XRP, you definitely should be holding XLM as well. They move together at the same time a lot of the time as well. So you could kind of double dip and get double the returns on your investment at the same time. But I wanted to point that out because that's very important as we move into the future. has the arms race begun. JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and more will launch a payment app next year, Pays, that connects to credit and debit accounts run by early warning systems Zelle, who increasingly looks like the Swift of domestic pay apps. So it looks like they're trying to come up with a way to get people to start utilizing the banks once again. They're trying to become more attractive to the younger generation. I honestly don't think this is going to gain any traction because most of the younger generation is fed up with the current banking system. They're already looking at other apps that are out there today, more popular apps. And JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America and Wells Fargo, they've been around for a long time. And this younger generation knows those names, but they only know their names because of their parents or maybe their grandparents at this point. They're looking for something more popular, more trendy today. And they're going to continue to move away from the traditional banking system over time. But we'll see how that all plays out. 52 million Americans own crypto. And this is a really good article, and I wanted to point this out. So the reality is, right now in America, 1 in 5 adults own crypto. It's a group, 52 million Americans strong. To help give this raw number context, you see, 5 times more Americans than own an EV. 3.5 times more Americans than belong to a union. 2.75 times more Americans than attended an NFL game last season. 2x American families who directly hold stock. 1.3x more Americans than use rideshare every month. And you see here, 75% have an income of less than $100,000. 60% are Gen Z or millennials. 41% are racial minorities. Then they go on and they show you how they voted as well, like if they're registered Democrat or Republican. And that's very important because we're going to be going into an election year here very soon. And I just need to find that because when I seen it, okay, so here we go. Ownership of digital assets is bipartisan. 22% of Democrats, 18% of Republicans, and 22% of independents. Now, keep in mind, the Democrats who have the anti-crypto army going on right now and that are trying to crush out innovation and crush crypto along the way, are they going to get these votes in 2024? That's the big question. Are these people going to go out and vote for somebody who's trying to crush their investment? And I think they're going to have a hard time at the polls because of crypto, especially among the 18 to 25-year-old voters, the new voters that are just turning 18 at the same time. But again, I cannot wait for the 2024 election because I know crypto is going to be talked about more than ever before. The U.S. debt clock, it's $33 trillion yesterday. In reality, it is far greater. Now that we hit $33 trillion, it doesn't seem like we're ever going to pay this debt back. And I don't even think we're looking to pay it back at this point. They just keep running us more and more in debt. And that's because I think they know a new financial system is coming. And they're rushing to the bottom right now. But again, that's why you invest in crypto. That's your escape from this. You know, even if it's not XRP, if you invest in crypto, most of the reason that you invest it is because you see inflation, you see the way the world is moving, and you want an escape route. And crypto is that escape route, in my opinion. And I think once XRP takes off, I keep seeing more and more people all of a sudden saying, the second it goes off, I'm out of the US. I'm moving somewhere else. And I think it's because people are getting fed up with the direction this country's going in. But, you know, that's besides the point. You got to look at your investment. You got to think about it like this. It's going to be the one thing that sets you financially free. Maybe you quit your 9 to 5. Maybe you start a new business. Who knows? You know, the possibilities are endless once you have money. So let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.